Welcome racing fans to round 2, race 2, reverse grid here at the Nurburgring GP Circuit. Nissan Elvis on pole, White Shark in second, NMLA third, Eston 4th, Diablo 5th, JPH 6th, and then I missed the rest, so we'll just crack on with the start. So reverse grid here at Nurburgring. First corner always troublesome normally, however what I'm pleased to say is everybody was really respectful, did really well. So we're off. Ooh, 3, nearly 4 wide. 2 brakes latest. So I had obviously White Shark there. And I've spun. Never mind, just thought I'd show you that. We'll go back to the true action now. So White Shark in first, got Eston in second, we've got JPH making his way up. MLA lost a position. Nissan Elvis, bless, he's gone from first to 5th. Mungino started near the back, right near the back. He was obviously quick in the first race, and now up to 6th. Chichi in 7th. These damn Renault Megane Tourist Trophy cars are quick. So really tight. Diablo in the TT, he's in 8th. So he'll come on song a little bit later. Not great off the line, but very fast race car around here. Oh, bit of contact, so yeah, looks like Nissan Elvis lost out. We did talk about that after the race, and he was okay with it. He kind of knew he was kind of heading backwards, but still a shame, but he's recovering. So as you can see, race start very tight. My teammate James in 12th at the moment in the Toyota Subaru GR86, and you've got me dead last, so 15th currently in the NSX. Not the quickest car around here, but not too bad. So Nissan trying to recover. So just getting onto the start finish tricky tree. So Stephen in 9th at the moment. Obviously I think won the first race, so is making up some ground in the Alpha 4C. Diablo now in 4th, so he was in 8th before, made his way right up that TT. Obviously once those tyres are warm, and if it's a more open circuit, is pretty quick round here. Mungino 5th. So Eston now in first, MPH second. Obviously something happened with White Shark. It looks like Diablo's got up the inside as well. Coming to the Schumacher S's. A left and then a right up the hill. Kicking up a bit of dust. On board with JBH, still very close at the front. So we've got Eston. Probably home race for him with being the Mercedes. White Shark now in 4th, Mungino 5th, MLA 6th. All still very close. Very close race, this one. Bit of a gap behind MLA, and then there's a melee of drivers behind that. So now through the NGK chicane and back onto the start finish straight. So Chichi in 7th. Bit of a gap, then we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 all together. I'm trying to recover and get on the back, so I'm trying to chase Nissan down. Got Viali, Stu Low, So GTR versus GTR, two Godzillas, makes it stick. Tricky Tree in 10th now. I went just behind. Haven't seen him that much in this series, but in this race. Got Tricky Tree trying to go around the outside. Has he made it? He's got the inside for the next corner. No, he doesn't do it. Oh, and Stu Low's gone wide, so got Viali. Can he get 8th position back? Not yet. Oh. And we've got James making a move from the outside, so he's into 11th. Oh, getting close to Tricky Tree. There we go, so we're going down to the hairpin. Hard on the brakes at the curb. Second or first gear, depending on the car. And we've got Bruder Ballard making an inside move there on Ibwin. Makes it stick, good move. Up the hill, Schumacher S's. So we've got a left-hander. And then the Warsteiner curve, which is the right-hander kind of on the back straight. Left-hander here, up to the Warsteiner curve. And flat out. So one of the fastest parts of the circuit here. All still very tight. Is he going to make a move? I went just peeking his nose out a little bit. We've got Nissan trying to do the outside. NGK chicane, I get a little wobble on. Start finish straight. I'm going to go down into the Yokohama S. Nasty corner as it caught me out in the very first lap. Hard on the brakes, just kind of after the 150 board, just where that curbing starts. There's some multiple lines down here. Nissan goes a bit wide. So let's see. Got the inside, and no, is he gonna? So I'm tight there. I'm gonna try and go right. Yeah, make it stick around the outside, but I think Nissan lifted just so there wasn't any contact. Kind of let me go, so thanks Nissan, appreciate that. Back up to kind of the end of the mid-pack, 11 and 12. So Tricky Tree finding it hard to make his way through in the Alpha. Not the most powerful of the cars here, and this is a power circuit. You know, you've got the uphill climb through the Schumacher S's. Bruder Ballard a bit sideways. Viali keeping it neat. Got James on his tail, so look back at Iwin. We'll try and get some on-board action as well during this race. Kicking up some stones there. Braking just on this 100-meter board. So throws it in and oh yeah, gets past him. So Bruder Ballard goes a little bit wide. We're looking back from the Alpha. Pulls a gap. Now got James. Is he gonna chuck it down the inside? He doesn't. He waits. So, holding on there, on board in the Alpha 4C. Little 1.7 litre turbo in this car. Not got the most torque. Great handling car, very light. Now with James in the Toyota Subaru in the 86. Looking back at Tricky Tree. On board now with James. Got more dials than a fake Rolex. Let's have a look. So hard on the brakes. Oh, and we did see somebody disappear in front, so somebody's dipped out of the lobby there. Don't know who. We'll have to have a look. So a little bit of push. Obviously the GT86, it is a good car, but front rear, so pushes the fronts quite a bit. Lots of understeer. A little bit wide. What, recovering. In 9th place, revving its little guts out 8,000. So with Viali in front, looking back from Godzilla. On board now, through the rear wing. We'll move up. A little bit deep. Coming up to the Schumacher S's, so 2 cars in front side by side, which I think is MLA. I don't know who the other one is at the minute, so 4th, 5th, 6th, very, very close together. 7th not too far away, bit of a gap to 8th. Hard on the, ooh, really late braking, really late braking. Is he going to hold it? He holds it, gets on the curve, yeah, that's fine. On the back straight now, really. Coming up to the NGK chicane. Oh, we've got Eston all over the back of Chichi. Is he gonna Chichi a little bit defensive? No, he switches back right. We've got Eston trying to go, but Chichi outbrakes him. Nice defending there from Chichi. So Eston in the Merc. You can hear it. Bit of understeer. Ooh, oh, he's onto the Astro. Kicks the back end round a little bit, but is anybody there? Checking his mirrors. Checking those mirrors. Anybody there? What about the other side? Nothing in the rear view mirror, but braking hard now. Oh, no. Oh, he switched. There we go. White Shark Ben up the inside. Good move there. Respectful from Eston. MLA. There we go, 5th, 6th, 7th, all very tightly bunched up. Chichi now in 4th, made his way up there. Sorry, I missed the overtake, mate. So. Down the hill now to the hairpin. Chichi able to brake really late and carry some speed into that corner. On the power, a little bit of push. Further up, 3rd position. So we've got Diablo now in 1st place in the Audi TT. JBH closely behind Mungino in 3rd. Team Lego. Hope he pushed all the bits together tightly. Don't want it to fall apart. So where's Diablo braking? So he's braking kind of on the 100-meter board. JBH closes right up on him. Nice through the NGK chicane. Coming to the right hand on the start-finish straight. Diablo carrying a wide line in, but yeah, it doesn't quite meet the apex, but 2nd gear. This is where the TT really starts to go 3rd, 4th. I don't think there's much that can overtake one of these on the straight, that's for sure. Hard on the brakes. Yokohama S's. Got right with a bit of a dip. And we're left. JBH round the outside. Great move there. Cleanly into 1st. Got Diablo now having to defend against Mungino. Is that going to slow them down a bit? Audi TT, obviously front wheel drive. The 2 Renault Megans, they're mid rear, so finally I've made it to the party. So obviously now in 12th. Still, you know, driving flat out. Just to try and catch up and hold on. So moving a bit closer, bit of understeer, don't hit the apex there. Looking back. Second gear, clip the inside, try and get off the steering as quick as I can on the power. Just moving further up, so Viali and then James. Eston in front. Tricky Tree now in 7th, so he's made his way. Obviously he was down in kind of 12th at one point, now up to 7th. Doing well. Can James get a run on Eston? Can he get him? Really tight. Let's have a look. Can he outbrake him? No. Eston makes that, he holds it well. Got the Toyota, my teammate in Team Ginsters, Team Pasty, doing well in 9th. So some pit stops happening, so we're going to move up on this lap, but we may lose obviously back to same positions on the next. So somebody pitted early. Got Tricky Tree, oh, getting into a bit of a sandwich. We've got White Shark on the outside of him, and we've got Diablo. Diablo breaks out of it. So White Shark gets 5th, Tricky Tree 6th, Eston now in 7th. Having a good race, Eston. Oh, again, too wide round the left-hander here. And through the right. Can Tricky Tree get good drive? Got it, 5th place. Oh, yeah, he's just inside. Got JPH in 4th. Bit of rubbing going on. I like to say, rubbing is racing. JPH got his indicator on. Down to the chicane. Sorry, hairpin at the bottom, not a chicane. Nice tight line from Tricky Tree. Getting a little bit of a gap. All getting very busy behind. Very, very busy behind. All the fighting that's going on, it's kind of closing the rest of the team now. All the field coming together. Monguinho now in 1st. Chi-Chi 2nd. And Monguinho got a good gap. It's probably 3, 4, 5 seconds that already. Close behind, obviously. Some rear views from cars. Oh, Tricky Tree goes for 2. Gets 1. A little bit of side contact there. A bit more rubbing. Got somebody into the pits. It's got White Shark into the pits. On with Tricky Tree looking back at JPH. It's got Tricky Tree in 3rd. Moved up to 3rd place. JPH 4th. So just hitting halfway now, so hitting the 15 minutes. We've got Diablo making a move there. Or defending anyway from James. James now in 6th. Bruder Ballard in 7th. Got no idea where I am. So I'm not in 8th, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Back with Chi-Chi. Oh, there we go. Oh, apologise. So I didn't hit Eston. Who was this? Ah, it was White Shark. I did back out of it, and obviously I didn't nudge him off track, but I did hit him quite hard, so backed off, made sure he kept that position, and then we'll restart again. So White Shark maintains 9th, I'm in 10th. We'll retry and hunt him down here. Viali in 12th. I win in 13th now.
Okay. That's the thing, and then I didn't employ, so that's a good reason.
So now getting towards just after halfway. Apologies, got the wife talking in the background. Oh, Eston trying a wild move. Might have the inside line there.
Hey, buddy.
I've got the dog.
Can we cruise later?
Might have to.
Maybe fly later. Take the drone somewhere.
I hate how it records. Never mind. Very wide. Eston on the inside managed not to spin it. Got me in 9th. All very, very busy. Just saw Nissan in the background there. Very wide through that left-hander. There we go. Okay through here. A little bit of curb clipping. I've now got Eston very tight behind, so I'm going to go a little bit defensive. Make him go the long way around. Chichi 7th. Brudabelar in 6th. James 5th. Having a cracking race. Tricky Tree 2nd. JBH. Diablo. So our 2 championship leaders at the moment. We've got Tricky Tree and Munguinho, who before going into this round were tied on points. So Tricky Tree, if he finishes where he's at the moment, will make the championship even more interesting. Let's see how it goes. Late braking through the NGK chicane. Pit entrance just on the right here. Anybody diving in? No. Got Tricky Tree still. 2nd gear, getting the power down. Like I say, that 4C handles brilliantly, but not the most powerful. Hard on the brakes. Just covering that middle. So Munguinho, Tricky Tree again. 2 at the top of the championship fighting it out. So we can see a battle here if he can get on him. Tricky Tree with his fanny tech. And that Alpha making it go well. A bit of understeer. I should say lots of understeer. And again. The Alpha is quite tricky to drive, but it's mostly on the brakes. If you try and brake with any steering on it, it gets a bit loose. But a bit deep into there, but holds it. Here we go up to the Schumacher S's. Takes a wide entry, hooks up the apex perfectly.
Coming.
So under some pressure though from Diablo, big pressure, and that TT is mighty quick in a straight line. So if he can hold on, a little bit wide. Oh, if only he hadn't touched the gravel there. Let's have a look though. So Diablo sticking the car to the inside, but TT's got a brake earlier. And the 4C's a bit lighter, but oh, he's got drive, he's up the inside. Is he going to hold it? Great move by Diablo. So, Scott, our Australian racer, now in 2nd. Tricky Tree tucked right underneath him. Is he going to have a go down into Yokohama S's? Is he going to have a dive? Is he going to have a look? He's hard on the brake. Oh, he locks up a front. So we're going to go 3 wide. A little love tap for JPH. Oh, Diablo a little bit. Oh, we've got Tricky Tree spins it. Like I say, that Alpha can be a bit of a handful. Recovers. He's in 5th. We've got James now right behind him in 6th. So he's a little bit wide now. Bit dirt on the tyres. So Chichi in 4th. Tricky Tree 5th, James in 6th. Now well into just literally a quarter of this race left to go, so we've got about 6 minutes. So approximately 3, maybe 4 laps at the most. So Tricky Tree, he's doing so well, but obviously got into a battle with Scott, with Diablo, and it didn't look like there was much contact there to send him round, so just maybe the difficulty of the Alpha, the short wheelbase. James all over him now. Is James going to make a move? No, bit of a gap. There we go. So, Tricky Tree driving the socks off this car. Is he going to catch Chi-Chi? Big gap behind James to the rest of the field. We're now getting into the business end of this race, really. There we go, start finish straight. So Chi-Chi, Tricky Tree, got James. Behind we've got MLA. I think we've got, is it JPH or Bruder Ballard, sorry, behind MLA. Yeah, Tricky Tree starting to close on Chi-Chi. Yeah, Stephen, which is Tricky Tree, did ask for this video, so I thought I'd already done it. Just shows my age, but so put this together for him. Hope he appreciates it. I would like to have forgotten this race. Obviously playing around near the back end, but still enjoyed it. So, yeah. Let's see, second and third are having a bit of a fight there, but Munguinho now, he's pulled out a decent gap. So fourth and fifth, second and third are tightly bunched. Munguinho away. Behind that, we've got a bit of a gap now to James, so he's been dropped. James has got a good gap behind him. Got MLA, then Bruder Ballard, and then you've got me. They're recovering B-rated after the Yokohama rest spin. Again through NGK chicane. Not many laps left now. Really getting tight. So can Tricky Tree and get the move done on Chi-Chi. That McGann's quick though. Definitely got more power than the Alpha. Bruder Ballard must have got it a bit wide and sent it sideways a bit. Apologies for just concentrating on these two towards the end of the race. The truth of it is my dinner was ready and I just let the replay record as it was, so you know, I'll try and make it up for the races that we've just had on Friday night. So all very close here. Just let it play out though. You can see the cars obviously in the background. Chi-Chi having a good race, 4th position, help him in the championship. Through the hairpin. Schumacher S's. Diablo and JBH, so Diablo in second, JBH in third. Tricky Tree now. He's not closed that gap down too much. Chi-Chi's still got a good gap, so, and we pretty much are, I think now, on the last lap, or the penultimate one. See all the cars in the background, obviously coming past Mercedes viewing area. I think we're going to see this is, that might be, let's have a look. It's got to be the last lap. It's got to be last lap. Tricky Tree through the Schumacher S is all kind of catching up to Diablo in second there. These guys all bunching up. Little rear lock up from Tricky Tree. Obviously got that brake bias all the way back. Mustn't have ABS set on, so could be where he gets some of his time from in the braking areas. Must have a good feel for that pedal. Getting a little bit of smoke there. Got that quite fine, right on the back of Chi-Chi now. So, oh, and goes a bit wide, holds onto it. Yeah, and that's it, race over. So first place, we've got Manguinho. Now I'm not sure who got it between Diablo and JPH, so apologies there. Obviously fourth, Chi-Chi, fifth, Tricky Tree. And we've got the crowd behind. So to finish off with, just to give you all a laugh, we'll have another look at my very first corner incident. So I actually got quite a good start really, so up into 12th, 11th, round about there, and then yeah, what a pillock in a reverse. So once again though, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe it. See you next week.